good night, or whatever time it is you... I'll start that again. Good night, or whatever time it is where you are watching today. And welcome to tonight's stream, where I will be playing Sonic 2's Versus mode via the Nintendo Switch Online collection with regular viewer Tommy. We are both seasoned Sonic 2 players, and we've been doing these a couple of times for practice off stream, and enjoying every single second of it. And tonight's going to be our first ever live recorded one, and it's going to be a best of 3. Hello. Oh, Rob's in the chat. Hello Rob, how's it going? Right, let me get Tommy invited. Right, here we go. I'm delighted to report that the online play on Nintendo Switch Online for these classic games works really, really well. Sending Tommy an invite, and while I wait for Tommy to connect, let's go into... First off, I'm going to open the chat. Rob, you put the exclamation mark in the wrong place. Let's fix Rob's mistake, shall we? Redeem, good day. Don't forget the double D. That's not the only thing I have to do. I need to go into Streamlabs. Tommy has joined. Right.
I say good day, sir. Good day, gentlemen.
Tonight there's going to be a wager, and the eagle-eyed viewer may have spotted what seems to be a scorecard in the bottom left corner of the screen. Thanks for redeeming that, whoever it was. I can't see who it is right now, because I'm about to set up the wager. It is who is going to win this best of 3. There is a pinned thingy in the chat actually that'll explain it, but let's start the bet and do the examples. Now you've got half an hour to get your votes in, so now I have to go into the chat. So I'm gonna bet Tommy, and I'm gonna throw 1,000 points into the ring. Here we go. So yeah, you can see in the chat, betting has opened for who is going to win this best of 3. Use Bet John or Bet Tommy, followed by the amount of points to register your bet. And my bet has been registered. Alright, here we go. Is there anything else I have to do before we start? That's what that noise was. Tommy redeemed a Rosen. Who redeemed the star? It was Rob. Alright. The last time me and Tommy did this, you surprised me actually. We tied in a few places. Casino night. And the special stages. And Tommy would be joining us on the voice chat, by the way, but he's not been very well. Poor voice, so he's only joining in on the live chat tonight. In case anybody was wondering, and Tommy is betting on me 100 of his rings. And I enjoy this. Now I just do this rapidly with the joystick, and I wait for Tommy to press start, which means our starting stage is pretty much up to chance. Okay, here we go in Emerald Hill. Well, not a good start for Tommy. Oh, not a good start for me. Hey, stealing my rings. He stole my Badnik combo. I'll steal this Badnik here then. Alright, so, I didn't want to go this way. I want to go the way Tommy didn't go. Look at Tommy go. He's getting loads of Badniks, loads of monitors. Because the objective of this multiplayer mode isn't just to get to the end the fastest. Your total rings comes into play, your total score, the total amount of monitors you've found. Ooh. I love the random chance of something good or bad happening here. With the teleport monitors and the Dr. Robotnik ones. Let's see if I can get these 3 up here. I hope Tommy didn't get them already. Yeah. How come I didn't go through that corkscrew? That was messed up. Send me up. There we go. It wasn't even a big corkscrew. I am the first to venture up here. Okay, I know where we are. There's a monitor on top of here. Ah, bugger. Has it sent me somewhere good? Ah, this place. I wonder how you get to that bunch of rings up there. I can't seem to figure out how to get to them, and I'm guessing that's what Tommy's been trying to do as well. Ah, well, there's some. I guess if you did a powerful spin dash into that spring, you'd be able to get them all. Those badniks make me nervous. Hello there, Tommy. Well, I'm gonna go across the finish line first. Because we've pretty much scoured the whole level by the looks of it. Landslide by me. Got close with rings though, and item boxes. Oh, so close with item boxes. Just one between us. You got the better score though, so I'm gonna commend you for getting the better score there, like. When you're ready. I don't believe the combo system works in the multiplayer mode. It's hard to keep track of all the numbers on the squashed screen. Ah. Come here, you. Sweet. I have to thank... Sometimes as a viewer actually, I have to thank Mako for telling me how to get inside that wall every time. You just have to go near the bridge. I think there's a trigger there that allows you to pass through the wall. That was close. I'm gonna go down. Ah, it's worth it for the monitor count, but is it worth it when it gets rid of all our rings? Look, 100, 100, yeah. The combo system definitely doesn't work in multiplayer. I hate that bit. That bit always fools me, and I have to approach it like this. That's my fault for not remembering the level design. Oh well, I'll just get every badnik here. Looks like here has already been visited, so I'm gonna do what I usually do towards the end of the level. Don't hold any direction on the spring. Oh, I did it wrong. Let's try that again. Don't hold anything. Yep. And then hold left as you come off that second one. Brings you to this area with the rings, 4 badniks, and an item box. I hate these badniks so much. It's worth it for the points, I guess. But this means Tommy's now gonna finish with more rings than me. And it looks like the place has been cleaned out. So I'm gonna pass the finish line first. Hehehe. Redeem Rosen. Tommy only wins with the total number of rings at the end, like I predicted. There was only 10 rings between us with total though. And I lead the way with item boxes there. I'm sure Tommy will try harder in the next round. Next random level. You heard a remix of this track during the opening of the stream, provided by OSC. If you want to hear it for yourself, you can find it in the playlist in the description below. What a natural way to get that in. Tommy likes to gamble in Casino Night Zone. It can lead to his downfall sometimes. I like to play it safe and do it once and just explore the level for points, of which you can gain many here. This is where the majority of the stream is going to be spent. Well, I didn't mean to go in there again, but I guess it's not going to harm me. Ah, look, where am I? Isn't there a box down here? Oh, what the... I thought you died there when I heard that noise. Look at those rings there. Can I get them? Wow, yes I can. Getting loads of sneaky 10 points added to my score. Ah, I fell down. I fell down! Oh, well, thanks for knocking me towards the monitor. I swear I was facing the other side of you. Or is this where the hole in the wall is? Time to get all the beggars. I've never been beaten on score. Oh, hello there, Tails. I guess I'll get the same 100 points that you just got. Oh no. Who controls the release? The tension. You proper troll somebody by doing this. Certainly what I did when I was a kid and I played with my sister on this. Who gets the rings? Is it the first person who was there? See you later. Going up. Ooh, I nearly lost all my rings there. Okay, I'm not going back in the slot machine after that. jackpot and an Eggman. Whew, man, I was hanging on the edge. We're nearly at the end of the level. Oh, Tommy's got loads of rings. He's trying to get them rings. Right, let's see if we can beat him to them. Tied. Ooh. Of course, I got the highest score, yeah. And I got there first, but if Tommy had beaten me to the end, you had every chance of taking this for yourself if you'd crossed the finish line first. Can't believe we tied on item boxes as well. Oh, Tommy also thought of spin dashing at the beginning. It's battle. Oh no, I'll get them rings. Ah, I don't want the spring. Ah, Tommy got them. Can I get on top of there from here? Yep. I'll get the item box. Nice try, Tommy. Time to get the burgers. Oh, you missed it. You could have stolen the 500 from me. Those burgers are really fun in multiplayer mode because it becomes a battle of who can get the last one first. Uh-oh. I'm not going in the slot machine after that, and Tommy's going down here. No, he's not. I'm gonna go down here and get about 6 monitors. Uh-oh, I saw Tommy. I'm gonna beat him to this one while he gets distracted by the slot machine. Hello there. Going up. Ah, you nearly caught it. It would be horrible if I got a teleport right now. Well, not so bad now. Ah! Oh, yeah, it put me back where I wanted to be. Because there's still 2 more monitors this way. I'm gonna win when it comes to monitors, like. You decided to come down? That's a shame. Let's get Tommy as many extra lives as possible, because he needs them for Mystic Cave Zone. How did I get up there last time? Ah, yes. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Alright, last time I was exploring this, I didn't manage to stay on the top route. I've always wondered what's up here. Tommy's matching me for rings right now. That's where I fell down last time. Right, what's here? Ground. All that for an item box, and now I know where I am. Oh, Tommy's beating me for rings now. Looks like he's nearly at the end. Yeah, he is. Do I scour for more points? And try and get more rings? Yep. Tommy's cleaned this area out. I wonder if he went up or to the right. He went to the right. Ah, bugger. Alright, I'm nearly at the end now, so... Whoa, did you see that? That's a cool way to get all them. I'm gonna try and... no, it's too late now. Oh well. I think Tommy's won this round. Yep. With time, of course. In rings, in total rings. I should have tried to gamble harder. Yes, well done. But look at that 10-to-1 item box ratio. Not a bad score as well. Not a bad score. Well done. So which one is last then? Ah, missed the item box. Oh well. I'm going down the bottom route. Hello. Uh-oh. The frame rate can proper tank here like every single time. Just like in the original though. So you can't really fault the emulator here. I really do like the versions provided on Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, Tommy's been here. Hello there. Time to make this bit impossible for Tommy. And taunt him. Alright. If both of us are away from it, it will despawn back to its original position. But of course, you can be a real dick and just stay there and make it never despawn. I'm sure we've all tried that tactic. Where are all the item boxes at? Ooh, that badnik wanted me. I'm nearly at the end, I think. Might as well. Oh, I can't even. Yeah, I can't even go down. And get that item box that's down there. That's exclusive to Tommy, I reckon. I'm gonna win. Unless I get a teleport with these boxes down here, that would be so unlucky. Oh my god, I called it. But, as my reward. Oh, you get 2 item boxes down here. Next time you won't be so lucky. Yada yada. After all that, still won. We tied on item boxes though, so I'm glad I went and got those extra ones. Not many rings between us either. Oh, and the score, only 100 points between us. Next. Ah, you got them all. That was a pretty sick move. You jumped, you spin dashed, you jumped, and managed to get all the rings in one fell swoop. Time for the biggest frame rate drop of the game. As soon as everybody gets away from this bit, the frame rate will return to normal. I don't mind it so much, it gives you time to think and process what's going on and what your next move should be. Uh-oh. Do I have to make the bridge respawn? Yeah. Or you can just get there in one big jump. But I thought I was going to hit that spring again. Oh no, I deserve that. It's a shame you don't get scored for lives by the end of it. Oh, that was a lucky fall from me. Oh, it would appear Tommy's been here, and he's ahead of me. How did I fall down? Careful, because I've got no rings and I don't think I'm going to come across anymore. Right, which way did Tommy go? If he went the upper route, I swear. He did. Alright, I'm going to go the lower route. Please give me rings level design. Ah, I see rings though. Alright, I'm gonna go where Tommy failed to go. Yada yada. Right, I need to be careful. I'm gonna use this to drop. Act 2 can be pretty tricky, like. Ah, that's unlucky for Tommy. And he gets to explore the... It's good news and bad news for him. It sets him back ages. But the good news is he can now explore and get more rings. I reckon Tommy's won this round. Even with that little hiccup there. Because you're going to finish with a higher total of total rings. I keep taking hits. I think I'm only going to win when it comes to time on this one. And maybe his monitors. I've always wondered, is there anything up here worth getting? I don't think I can even... Did you seriously get here before me? Well, I don't even win on time. 2p wins in every department apart from rings at the end, I'm guessing. So because it was a tie, the deciding factor is the special stage. Whoever wins this wins Mystic Cave. Here we go. A constant battle of who is in front. Uh-oh. Collect rings while Tails jumps about. Got to get them rings, yeah, got to get them rings. Yada yada. Ah! Tommy's getting the sneaky jumps in. That wasn't enough. Oh, it's the final round. This one decides it. Got to get them rings. Got to get them rings. I had the rings there as well. I didn't need to jump. Yeah, it was close. And if you thought that was fun, we get to do some more special stages for the final round. And this shall decide the victor of round 1. Yoink. Ah. Betting has been closed. I'm not very good at feathering that anymore. Alright. I might as well not take this last round seriously, because I've definitely got it. Even when it's a best of 3 situation like this, the game will still do the 3rd lap. And none of us are going to take it seriously, it would seem. Of course he did. Round 2. Why did I move there? I could have got them rings while Tommy was jumping. The stage is yellow. Does that mean Tails is favoured to win this one? Give me rings, give me rings. Tommy takes round 1. Ooh, that was close. I deserve that. Feather, 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 feather. It's tight. I need to get back in front. So tight. It's the decider. Ooh. You can avoid taking damage from the mines if you jump on the very frame that you touch them. It's probably a trick you learned by accident. Oh, 2 rings between us. It was a close one. That's 43 in reverse. Alright, so how close was it actually? We tied 1 round. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We're going to take what we learnt from this round and take it into the next round. 1 second and I shall update the scoreboard. So 1 point goes to me. It's a best of 3, so Tommy has every chance of extending the stream. Let me bring back open the chat. The scoreboard's updated. So fancy. Let's do that all over again. Ooh, this time we start in Casino Night Zone. Well timed. I guess I'm... Oh wow. That's what you get for stealing my slot machine. Alright, applauding me for my perfectly intelligible English. Jump, Tommy, or roll. Are you stuck? There you go. Clearly that's never happened to you before. That reminds me though, oh, you had no rings. I did a score run off stream, I think last week, and I softlocked myself in Sonic 2 in Metropolis Zone. I softlocked myself and I had to wait for the timer to run out, and the way I did it was I did a spin dash. At the end of the level there's that infinite loop with the yellow bumpers. I did a spin dash off a slope into one of those, and because I did that I was roll locked, so I couldn't change direction off the bumpers. I was stuck bouncing infinitely. Luckily there was a fast forward feature. Tommy be like, where the rings at? He's still at the beginning of the level. Trying to get in that slot machine. I was just thinking in my head, wouldn't it be a shame if I've got to teleport right now? And now Tommy's near the end of the level. And I was here not 1 minute ago. And I have to retread my steps. Except this time I'll go this way. Oh. Well. Looks like I've won for rings, so I don't need to gamble my wings away in the slot machine. So let's just get to the end of this level. Oh, Tommy's like, I think you've won this one. Look at the score difference for starters. We're in casino night. 150. What did you interact with? Will Act 2 be any better? Stay tuned to find out. Now. Tommy gets those spin dashes in quickly. Haha. Are you waiting for me to come on there? Have I got news for you, Mr. Time Waster? But... I'm gonna do the slot machine early. Oh, I'm never going in the slot machine again. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get all the points off these. The game's trying to warn you, Tommy. Ooh, there's a higher route. La la la. La la la. Oh, I know where I am. So that's how you get up here. The intended route. Wait, this is Act 2. Yeah. Why am I skipping my usual monitors? Looks like Tommy's getting all of my usual monitors. You only got one of them. Okay, that's good. Tommy gambling because he lost all of his rings. So he's like, yeah, why not? That is the very reason why I am not using the slot machine again. I think Tommy's now doomed to be eternally in the slot machine until he gets more rings than me. Which might work out well for him, because if he does manage to surpass my ring count, not only will he finish with more rings than me, but he'll have got more total rings than me as well. Which means he'll win in 2 categories. But the game doesn't want him to get that score bonus. I mean that ring bonus. Wow, 4 in a row pretty much. It keeps teasing you with some rings, sometimes, but when's it gonna hit you with the next Eggman? Oh, Tommy's not fazed by that though. You'll keep trying. Go on, game. Get him to about 100. Yeah. Get him close to me and then take them all away from him again. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, no, he's done it. I'm gonna have to try and gamble now.
God, what have they done to you?
They've taken some of my rings.
Bastards.
Oh, and it doesn't stop. That's what you get. It was typical. I mean, you've still got more total rings right now. I've just clipped through the bumper, and now I have to go to the end of the level. Unless I can jump back onto that flipper. Uh-oh. Someone's here.
God, what have they done to you?
They've taken some of my rings.
Oh, it was close. Oh, even with the time, it was close. Again, I'm gonna scold you for that score, Tommy. We're in Casino Night, and coming to the end of a Casino Night level with only 170 rings. Item boxes was close as well. A very, very close round. Round of applause. Isn't this music so good? Next round. What were the odds that it would land on Casino Night first? Oops. That was close. Nice one. 1 by 2. Got to get them rings, got to get them rings. Woo! Yada yada. Wait, I still need to take it seriously. I kind of went autopilot mode there. Oh my god, it's so close between us. Those ones are so hard to do. Thank you. Zero? Did that really happen? Somehow we both end up managing to go the same direction when that happens. get them rings, yeah, got to get them rings. And now I can go into not take it seriously mode. I was gonna see if I come out of this with more rings still after that.
My God, what have they done to you?
They've taken some of my rings.
Oh, the hard stage first.
Bastards.
Since score was tight here previously between us, I'm gonna make an effort to kill as many of those badnecks that I come across. And that includes waiting for the ones that are lighting up to finish their animation, so I can take them out. Oh, Tommy's been here. There he is. He's gonna steal my item box. Well, I'm gonna have to take you out. Tommy didn't learn from my mistake. Time to make Tommy lose his rings. Yeah, I didn't even need to. Yada yada. Come here, little bug. My route. You can't have it. Alright, I'll get the badnik you missed. Okay. Oh well, if I don't win for rings, I'm gonna win for skull. You guys are so deadly. Hello there. Somehow managed to fall down this bit twice. Well, oh, I'm near the end, and I get to nab all of these monitors. Come here, Badnik. Thank you. Huh? That Badnik gave me 200 points. How did that happen? I thought the Badnik combo system didn't work in this level. I mean, in this mode. That box is still there. My two monitors down here. We've got the exact same amount of rings. No way. It's a tie. Mainly because of the rings. It's actually because of the rings. Wow. If any one of us had thought to just grab that one more that we skipped, because I remember seeing that one of us would have won this. The frame rate will sort itself out in just a sec. Tommy's been here. Yeah. Okay, so I just observed the score that I got from those two badniks. And the score combo system is working in this level anyway. But it doesn't work in Emerald Hill for some reason. And then I can't think of anywhere where you can actually get a combo in Casino Night Zone. So there's no way for me to test it. But that's a strange curiosity, isn't it? How come the score combo system doesn't work in Emerald Hill, but does work in Mystic Cave? Ha! Ha! I just got 200 points. Counted the badnik that you got. And then when I got a badnik after you got a badnik, it gave me 200. That's interesting. I wonder if that's how it works then. If that's why I wasn't getting any in Emerald Hill. Let's try and test it here. 100. Gonna have to not jump. It's because you've jumped already, isn't it? Player 1 and 2 can affect each other's score combo. You're nearly at the end, aren't you? Wow. Did I get carried away explaining the score combo thing I noticed? Right, let's try and cross the finish line. You've already cleaned out this area.
My God, what have they done to you?
They've taken some of my rings.
Bastards.
Starting to get sick of hearing my shitty voice there, like. They've taken some of my voice clips and abused them. Tommy wins this round. Does that mean we're gonna get a decider now? Or do you win the whole thing? 2P wins the zone. I commend you. We have one zone to go. You could take this if you take Emerald Hill. Okay. Okay. Ah, Tommy fell down, so if I go back up here, I can get those points. Yeah, the combo system does work, but when it doesn't work, it's because of player 2. Alright. I fell down. Yo, I burnt my mouth on pizza. Ooh, we both just skimmed a bullet there. Yank. Haha. Whoa. As if that was 2 teleports in a row. I want to try and get in the hidden crack in the wall. Thank you. Yada yada. All these rings are unclaimed. Whoops. Oh, I just got all of those rings in one fell swoop. Figured out how to get them. Uh-oh. Tommy's realised that he's not going to get these rings up here. And he's going to go to the finish line. No, he's not. It looked like he tried to turn around and go back. Did I influence what you just did there? Looks like you've won on time and rings. Ah, well, we are behind on score and item boxes. Too bad. And I got more total rings. That's unfortunate. I must have lost 7 rings early on. Lol. Oh, I collected an Eggman monitor. Because I'm invincible, it did nothing. I'm getting a couple of combos here. Ah, a random bullet just came at me from the left. How do you get on that wall? Inside this wall here. Can't seem to figure it out. I'm off. Ooh, I'm glad I had iframes while I took that. Otherwise I would have died. Wow. I've got at least 1,200 points now. So that is the 4th instance of me getting a 100-200 combo in this act. I might be about to get another one. Yep. Hello there. Might as well take these rings before I explore upwards. You trying to figure out how to get inside that wall as well? Oh no. I fell down. Uh-oh. My stuff. this item box been claimed? Yes, it has. Gonna get my usual end of level stuff. Here we go. It happens every time. I'm gonna win for score though. Look how many checkpoints there are close to each other. I guess that's for special stage hunting. 1p wins. But Tommy won on time. He won on the rings at the end. But once again, I lead the way with item boxes and score. Commendable effort though. 1p wins the zone. And 1p wins the game. Wow, that flew over. Tommy actually won Mystic Cave though. That's a heck of an achievement, because Mystic Cave is definitely the hardest level in this mode. So Tommy, before we leave for a break, is there anything else you want to do? Sometimes we do a bit of Mean Bean Machine after this. I'm going to update the scoreboard there. And let me do the wager. So, who is going to win this best of 3? John or Tommy? The winner tonight was John. And I bet on Tommy and Tommy bet on me. So, that's interesting. Tommy bet his points wisely. Meanwhile, I just lost a bunch of points by having faith in my friend. Tommy says Mean Bean could be good. Alright, we'll do a few rounds of Mean Bean Machine before I take a break, because we're only an hour in really. Tommy says, I suck so bad, I need to get better. It's shocking. Nah, I wouldn't say you suck so bad. You're definitely improving. And I think one of the ways you can improve your Sonic 2 versus mode game is by playing for score more actively. In the way described in the video, you have only played 25% of Sonic 3 by a one Alex Yard adventure. It certainly helped me see these games in a new light, and it took me back to when I was a kid and played them, because they were the only game I had. Playing for score is a hell of a lot of fun. Alright, so let's switch games then into Mean Bean Machine. Where's that at? Here it is. Also, this simple thing with the hands and the clapping, such a fun little simple cool feature that I love. You can select the difficulty, Tommy. I'll follow whichever one you pick. There's nothing wrong with starting with the easiest. Tommy is actually capable of comboing in this, so I need to be scared and play seriously. Nowhere to put that. I am not doing a good job arranging these, I think. I tend to make something that has potential, and then I end up locking myself out. Or ruining it. Here's a combo I can get, but only one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't like that noise. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Doodaloo. If you hear that noise in this game, you know you're doomed. I'm screwing up. Oh, so did Tommy. I think I've messed it up already. And I was building something with so much potential. I've closed off my reds. I'm slowly closing off everything. Give me a purple. Alright. Oh. Slightly screwed that up. That could have been that could have wiped Tommy out there. Ouch. Oh, I wasn't prepared for how it got a little bit faster there. Oh, it would seem Tommy's better than me at this speed though. Get a load of this. You would drop a grey one right where I needed one to be spare. Game has a terrible habit of doing that to you. That felt close, that one. He wants to go back to difficulty? No problem. I don't have any yellows on the board. Ouch. Oh, there's no pressure, I hope. Although I do understand what you're saying. Hardest, okay. Try and lay on the pressure for the both of us, huh? Uh-oh. Give me a red, give me a red, give me a red, give me a red, thank you. Ouch. Oh, there's another combo. I'm failing to get any combos in myself, like. Come on, game. There we go. Looks like things are heating up for Tommy. Here come my combos. Just say, Tommy, when you want this to end, and that's okay with me. I'm just pressing up and down for the hell of it, by the way. He's still picking the difficulty. Tommy doesn't mind one. I think normal might be my favourite difficulty here, like, because it's really annoying how they put loads of grey beans on all the other ones, making matches over very quickly. Ouch. Oh, I wasn't thinking that. Yippee! looks like I'm building a lot of towers that lead to nowhere. Also, the focus required for puzzle games has turned me into a very bad commentator. Oh god, Tommy might have got me here, like, just keep you calm. Keep you calm, work on the greens. Or you'll just completely miss them all, it's okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. I fell down. Well, that's a lot of green. Could have got a combo there and I messed it up. Oh, things are heating up for Tommy. It would drop the grey ones right where I need to be. Alright, as we approach the hour-and-a-half mark, you want to call this the last one? And then I'll take a break. Oh, it's game over. Tommy says sure. Alright, we'll load back into it and do one more on the easiest difficulty. And then after this, I'll be taking a 10 to 15 minute break. And when I return, I'll be playing the 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider because it was recently on sale on the Steam shop for like £2. And I had about £1.05 in my wallet. So I was like, okay, I'll pay less than £1 to buy one of my favourite games. I'm excited to revisit it. The PC version runs at a silky smooth 60 FPS. And the graphics were pretty good when I played it at the time. I wonder if they've held up at all. If anybody is watching this wondering, where did Pokemon Insurgents go? I just decided I'm going to take this weekend as a break from it. And I'll return to it as usual next week. Pokemon Insurgents has been taking up a lot of my stream time, and I'm enjoying it. I just want to space things out and take a little break this weekend. Meanwhile, my friends who have been playing it alongside me are probably way ahead of me now. Maybe have even finished it. finally got a combo I was trying to build. And I think that spelled disaster for Tommy. Watch him panic. You can do it. Get a yellow. Oh, you messed it up. Get it. Multiple rounds of applause for our special guest tonight, Tommy. It's been a pleasure playing with you, man. And I hope you're only further encouraged to improve your Sonic 2 game. Alright. I wonder if any of these other games are worth doing, like multiplayer runs of in the future. I know I would like to do Gunstar Heroes with Seagull J at some point. I've never played it, but Seagull J loves this game. He says that he played it when he was a kid, and he would love to play it alongside me some point. This is one of the reasons why I subscribed to Switch Online, because it would make that a possibility now. Tommy says, Gunstar Heroes is an absolute banger. I haven't heard much about it myself. I didn't even know there was a Sega Genesis version of Virtua Fighter 2. That's amazing. Tommy says it's so hard though. Well, if that's the kind of game that me and Seagull J are going to be playing co-op together, I think I'm going to enjoy it, because I do like my hard games, don't I? And Sonic Spinball, the first game I played on this service, and Sonic Spinball would be an A-tier Sonic game if it had the physics of the other games on the Mega Drive, but unfortunately that's not the case. When it works though, I do enjoy that game. Alright, I'm gonna stop reminiscing about Sega Mega Drive games and take my break, because I've got a very dry mouth and I need the toilet. So I go into OBS and I can turn my Switch off now, because the next game I'm playing is on PC. I can unplug my Elgato so it doesn't use any CPU, unnecessary CPU that drains my PC when I'm playing the next game. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with some music, and I'm also gonna thank Tommy. Thank you very much, Tommy, for coming along on this multiplayer session with me. It's been a lot of fun. Right, let me load some music up. I'm going to load up the playlist that you can find in the description below. Check out these amazing musicians. Hit shuffle. Hit shuffle again. This is usually saved for Pokemon streams, this one. Ah, lovely. Skytown Elysia, Lost in the Sky, by MYR. Enjoy it. The song skipped before I could pause on the last one, but the last song you heard there during the break was Soup and Thunder's Axiom Verge Apocalypse remix, and what we've led on to here is Chilius VGM's cover of Aquaplanet. And this is so funky, I wish I could keep it playing, but we're gonna fade out. Welcome back from the break, by the way. I hope you had a lovely one, because I certainly did. After that after that versus mode of Sonic 2, it's time for something completely different. I'm gonna launch Steam and launch the 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider. A little bit of backstory for this game. I think it was 2014 and I had a PlayStation 3. I bought it so I could play Sonic Generations. And that was pretty much all I had for the console, so I was on the lookout for a new game I could play, and I heard a lot of good things about this Tomb Raider at the time, and I'm not really a Tomb Raider fan. I tried the old games when I was a kid back on the PlayStation, but I thought they were really hard. Like, keep in mind I was 10 years old at the time, so I don't really have any connection with the series, but I played this and my god, I thought it was fun, I thought it was grounded, and I thought it was a bit scary as well, and brutal. And it was on sale for £2, and I had £1 in my wallet, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna splash out £1 and replay one of my favourite games. So here we go. I have played this previously on PC. Back when I was game sharing with a previous housemate, but I never owned my own copy, so it's been about 4 or 5 years since I last played this game, which means I will have to start a new game. I just want to double check that the gameplay is set to hard today. Yep, this is the first time I'm doing a hard mode run of this game, and let me bring up the chat because I think I can see Scorbunny. Hello Scorbunny. You got the Great Freb Venture. I should get that game on Steam. Oh, I definitely recommend the Great Freb Venture, Scorbunny. I hope to do another stream on that where I play the full game in the future and do a giveaway as well. I'm looking forward to that one. How's it going, man? Right, my graphics are set to normal because I've got like a mid-range PC. And this is a 10-year-old game, believe it or not now. New game. Create a new save. Hard mode. Here we go.
A famous explorer once said, "The extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are." I finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure, but instead,
those subtitles really are bad.
found me.
Clunky in the middle of the screen. Earlier today, like, I wanted to get an idea of what Tomb Raider fans actually think of this game. And I saw some fair critiques of it. And I saw a fair amount of love for it as well, and the idea that I get is that the fan base is kind of split on this one.
When life flashes
Some think it's a very fun game with cool moments, and some don't like what it does to Lara Croft as a character, and think it deviates too far away from the original formula, which are all very fair critiques. For a game called Tomb Raider, I have to say, I don't remember many tombs in it.
pushes us.
And also, if there's anybody there, let me know how the audio is, please. I've got my settings on the usual ones, but it can depend on the game whether or not I need to go back into OBS and do a bit of fiddling. Tommy says, sounds good. Good to know. And thank you, Tommy. Ooh, Tommy has 3,891 rings. Well saved. Reaching far across this new frontier. I think this game does a very good job of ramping up the situation that you find yourself in here. It does a good job of grounding itself, and then, like, a supernatural element kicks in later on and it just gets freakier and freakier and freakier. Also, a cool thing about this game's soundtrack, they invented a brand new musical instrument just for this game. And the sounds you hear right now were produced by that instrument. Alright, you finally get control now.
Jonah! Ryan! Help! Got to get down.
This game likes to do some camera angle trickery to make some scenes feel really scary. Come on. We need to roast. Viewer warning. This game can be quite brutal. Like, I don't know what the rules are here. Do I have to set the stream to, like, over 18 now? Because this game was rated 18 plus in the UK. Yet, you can type in Tomb Raider retrospective into YouTube search bar and come across any number of retrospectives that show the gameplay to its fullest. And those videos aren't age restricted, so like, do you understand my dilemma right now?
Was loud.
Feels like I need to increase my camera speed. Can I do that quickly in the options? Gameplay options. Aim sensitivity. It is all the way up. Oh well. My camera movement feels really slow right now. I wonder if that's just because it's the beginning of the game.
We must have. Damn it.
No problem. Just light your torch again. The game's telling us you can press left button to examine the environment. And what that does is it makes everything black and white and highlights what you need to... It highlights the most important things for you. The most relevant thing that'll help you to get out. Alright, you gotta be on your toes for quick time events in this game. And if you fail them, you'll be met with a pretty brutal death scene. And the death scenes in this game can be pretty brutal. They do a good job of making you scared of death. He says he's trying to help me. I always wondered what would have happened if I stayed here. He's obviously lying. Me being tied up upside down is of no help to me. But maybe if I stayed in this cave, everything would have been alright. Alright. Now the game is making you figure out how to get over this bit. We have to light these things here, but we can see that there's water blocking the way, which will take out the torch every time. So we have to figure out how to get fire across here.
What kind of contraption is this?
This game still is pretty like 10-year-old game. I can't wait to get out of this cave. The view they show you as a reward for getting out of here is breathtaking. Right, now what do I have to do? Ah yes, I remember. So the game's showing us that we can put things into that crate. Like that. But before we do that, we're gonna have to set some things on fire. And we can go up. You do have a jump button in this game. I couldn't remember after watching the reviews today. Couldn't remember if it was a jump button or a case of run off a ledge and jump. Alright, now that we've got the things on fire in that crate. We can go up to the crate and give it a good old push. I always thought as well, if in 2013 they had offered this sequence as a playable demo, I totally would have bought the game then and then after playing this bit. Because I was kinda on the fence about it when I first purchased the game. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. But then after playing this second, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a hell of a ride. You bastard. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed X. I wasn't sure if the buttons had been properly mapped to the Nintendo Switch controller. It turns out they have. And that was an example of how brutal the death scenes can get. Ouch. Goodbye, torch. Alright, triggers. Still gotta be on your toes for quick time events. And of course, if you fail each and every single one of these, you will die, and you'll be forced to try it again. But not today. I love this shot. And roll the title screen. Yeah. Now consider I only had a PS3 so I could play Sonic Generations. And I'd spent the rest of my life up until that point playing only Nintendo games. I had never seen a game this epic before. And people say that this is ripping off Uncharted. I have no opinion because I've never played Uncharted myself.
The lifeboat. Where are they? They must have gone inland.
Alright, the game's gonna try and make us afraid of heights now.
Okay, take it slow.
You know, yeah. Oh my god. It's actually quite convincing. Even without, like, stereoscopic 3D. Which this game does support, by the way. Alright. Every single tightrope walk, balance thing will be much easier than that was. Much faster. And Tommy says, Uncharted was great. Not played it in years. I've heard mixed opinions about the Uncharted series, to be honest, Tommy. Some people say it's great, and some people say it's just straight up boring. And it's a shame I don't have more opinions to go off, because nobody I'm subscribed to really talks about Uncharted.
I can do this.
Nobody I'm sub to talks about this game either. I had to look, I had to actually search for some reviews for this one. I think one person I watched was called The Aqua Boy or something like that. And he had like a 47 minute retrospective on this game. And then there was somebody else, I can't remember what they were called. But the most noteworthy thing about the channel was that they had only 42 subscribers. And they had a 17-minute video about the good, the bad, the ugly of this game. And it was 17 minutes long. And it was quite a good video. I wish I remember what their name was.
Sam's pack. Sam! They must have come this way.
And this is where I sit down and watch a cutscene. I'm wondering in my head, do I skip this cutscene?
Roth? Can anyone hear me? I've got to find them.
It offers a little exposition and backstory on the characters before we crashed onto this island. Oh yeah. Every time that gets me. You feel like you missed your chance to grab the ledge, but you're supposed to fall down. That's scripted to happen every single time. And wow. A woo. Foreshadowing. It's this bit where we sit down and watch the camera.
Looks a bad. Is anyone listening? Please respond.
isn't it convenient that there's only one match in that box? And that somehow that box hasn't become all soggy in the pouring wet rain. Is that really a 3 and a 4 on that walkie-talkie? The 43s are everywhere. As if this cutscene wasn't long enough. Now we get the backstory of everybody.
Here's the soon-to-be world-famous archaeologist, Lara Croft, in her native habitat. She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous...
I do remember complaining though, when I first played this game. I think I was about 20% of the way through and I was like, I think this game has way too many cutscenes and is too linear. I don't know what made me change my tune though. It must have been a certain set piece.
Or even if they should. Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
One of the reviews I watched, somebody suggested this version of Lara is autistic. And I could see that. She looks so awkward.
The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No one believes Yamatai is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history, so why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know that.
Everybody likes Grimm.
Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
Three hours later.
I can't just sit here. I've got to find something to eat.
This never comes up again. Everybody always makes this criticism. The game makes a huge point at this stage to that you have to hunt animals in order to survive.
What's going on here?
And you do it the once, and it never comes up again. Maybe this game was originally gonna have a health system where you had to eat to heal. But the final game, it doesn't really come up much. And most areas still have animals roaming about that you can hunt. But it only ever gives you XP.
I can do this.
I can do this. Yank. Yank. I fell down.
Let's see if this thing still works.
And yeah, one of the main factors of my enjoyment of this game was the bow. Have a bow in a game, and it's likely I'm gonna have fun.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat.
Alright, Lara. Let's find something to eat. I need to find a deer. I can see a deer right there. But there's so many trees in the way. I'm gonna have to get somewhere closer. Where did the deer go? Oh dear. Oh, there's a deer. I disturbed it. Yeah, there's a deer over there. He had to move his head. Oh dear. Literally. I forgot you can't hold the ball for too long, otherwise you're gonna accidentally pull it. I think I got it. No, I didn't. Hello, dear. There we go. I think there's a couple of achievements linked to killing like certain amounts of animals in the game, but after this bit it never really comes up again.
Sorry.
It just remains an optional way to get XP. But I think the game is just trying to make us feel sorry for Lara right now. Like, it's the first time she's probably had to kill an animal.
Right, back to camp.
All right, Lara. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Or, if you've played this game before, you'll know exactly where to go. Or also, if you don't have a memory like a sieve, you'll know where the camp is. Alright, where's the camp at? And this game has a skill tree. The game gets so much easier when you unlock like the level 2 combat skills. But for now, and for like the first quarter of the game, you don't really get anything that's too good. Spot hard to find animals, earn extra rewards when looting corpses and food caches. Thoroughly search crates to find extra salvage. Will reward you with extra salvage. Recovers the amount of ammo you can get from enemies. I think at this point. Earn extra rewards so that we can get XP quicker. And skill points quicker. There we go. Our first hunter skill. Literally makes firing the bow, holding the bow down longer, easier to do. Well, gives you more time. Alright.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island.
It's quite warm
inside the
tonight.
Dragon's Triangle.
Might have to take my jacket off.
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach, and then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was Snowden.
One of the reviews I watched really made me laugh because of that line. She said, Mount Snowden isn't really that big. I seen old ladies at the top of it last weekend. True that. Like, what a weird mountain to reference. It's almost as if the developers did minimal research and wanted to score UK brownie points. Those aren't my words. Feckin' birds again. Ah, I scared the bird away. I was gonna kill the bird for some XP.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there? This could be a way through.
Tobias says that he's been on Mount Snowden. What the beep are they on about?
What are these markings?
Yeah, the one in Wales, Tommy.
What am I doing? Oh God, this is insane.
No one leaves. Gotta bend this so you get a new tool, so you can open some doors. Eventually you'll be able to use this axe as a melee weapon. Why Lara doesn't think of using it as a melee weapon sooner, who knows. Going up. Alright.
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Laura, you made
Stealthy, Laura.
Sam, thank goodness. Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke.
Even when I first played this game, this guy's voice says, I am sus. If you ever meet someone who speaks like this, assume the worst of them.
A teacher by trade.
You just know that this guy is the bad guy.
Cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down. Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about this.
Toby says, he seems weird.
Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much.
How come nobody else's spider sense is going off about this guy? Just crashed on an island, meets random dude who wasn't on the expedition with them. Happily tells a story.
Legend says she had shamanistic powers. And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
Sus, sus, he's sus.
Samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds into battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command.
And how interesting is this story? Lara? That's right, Lara. Fall asleep. While sus man is alone with your friend. Big surprise. We wake up and they're gone. Laura's got a good memory. I wouldn't have remembered that guy's name after falling asleep. Uh-oh, it's Sonic the Werehog. We're gonna have to do the impossible. This bit was proper scary when I first played it. Come on. Stop trying to scare me, game. A woo? Thankfully the game does that slow motion thing to give you even more time to react. I was kinda hoping in hard mode it wouldn't do that. Oh, but you can pre-target them through the bushes if you spot the reticule go red. And
let go.
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam with you?
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls shouldn't go wandering off.
We need to find them.
No, wait. What about Raw? Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Laura and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her. No, let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I probably just need to rest for a few minutes.
Lara, you already did that.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay.
so bad.
Alright. Do I have a torch? Fire is needed to ignite this object. Lovely. So keep an eye out in the world for stuff you can open. Oh, we need a upgraded axe. So to upgrade your gear, you're going to need to collect as much salvage as possible. Right, which way am I supposed to go? That's the way I came, so I'm going this way. I remember if you wander too far off, you can encounter some wolves.
Kind of container. Who left these behind?
Oh. Hello, dear. I've got the max amount of arrows. Where even am I?
Laura's having a crisis of confidence, so for her sake, I'll keep up a happy face. But something about this expedition has been making me nervous. I have butterflies in my stomach. As we sail closer to the Dragon's Triangle, I'm starting to feel nauseous. And this isn't the excited kind of nerves. What the hell is wrong with me? I should be excited. This trip is going to be awesome. I just need to shake off this feeling. Maybe I can convince Lara to take a break and have a drink with me.
Who would have known that those feelings of unease were because of the doom that was about to fall upon everyone? How could you have known? Does this game have a run? I remember it has a dodge, and the game's just taught us about it, and oh god, it's time to fight off some wolves. Uh-oh. Hey. That's right. I remember the first time that happened to me. I think I died, and it discouraged me from wandering too far off. But that wasn't too hard. It's Wabbit season.
These are fascinating.
I've seen these before. Oh, they must be ritualistic.
This female image is particularly interesting.
Looks like it was made quite recently.
By those islanders, no doubt. Judging by the wrecks out there, they were once like us. Survivors. Remarkable.
Yes, well, let's hope we don't become murderers, too.
See if you can work the other one.
The handle's missing.
Together.
Oh, shit. It won't take the force. I'll have to find something sturdier to turn it with.
Must be something around here we can use.
Alright, it's already time to upgrade the
Incredible.
axe. So we just gotta run around and collect some more. What do they call it? Salvage. I'm Sal. And we get a campsite.
How do I start?
Okay.
Now, sometimes when you visit the campsite, Laura will update a journal. And you'll get to hear her thoughts on the current situation. 40 out of... oh god. Don't they hit me. Oh, ow. Hey. That wolf didn't go down in 2 hits. Hey. God, I wish my camera movement was a bit quicker. Stay back. Yaddy yaddy. More XP for me though.
Right, that should do it.
That should do it.
See if I can fix this axe.
But I'm sure there's more XP to be found in this area. God, this camera really does move so slow. Oh, there's another 2 dogs, oh my god. Eek. And after that one cutscene where Lara was like, oh, I've got to kill a deer. Oh, can't believe I have to kill a deer. We're now killing dogs. Like we do it for a living. We have strengthened our axe. Which means we can now open crates that look like this. For more salvage.
Alright, Laura. Shall we give it a go then?
Okay.
Let's do this, Doctor.
That audio was a bit muffled. Yeah, Whitman, I'm sure you putting your hand there as it was coming down made the world of difference.
Himiko, are you sure you're not channeling Sam, Dr. Whitman?
Well, there's no doubt. Himiko had power. Some say shamanistic.
I always liked the way Lara reacted to her environment.
Sooner or later it gets called witchcraft.
There must be so much history.
Like if you're up against a wall, she can run a hand across the wall sometimes. Little details like that really add to one's immersion.
You sound like my father.
It could be one hell of a story, Laura.
And I think the lighting makes these bits where you walk through dark corridors look fantastic.
Incredible. It is Himiko.
But look, the bowl, the candles. Why is she still being worshipped?
This island, it must have once been part of Yamatai. You were right, Laura.
The Lost Kingdom.
It's like finding Atlantis.
But this is real, Dr. Whitman. We're not standing on a myth.
We're standing on a gold mine.
Come, quickly. Your friends are hurt.
Yes, probably by them.
Get back.
I can't be trusted. You still have a gun.
I don't want any trouble.
No.
We'll come.
No.
But I insist that afterwards you take us to whoever's in charge.
What are you doing?
Be quiet.
No!
I'm handling this.
No!
No! Please!
Get off!
Just go along with them, Laura. Do whatever they say.
Дай меня пистолет.
Oh no, we need SG was.
Who are you people?
So we can understand the German. I mean, not the German, the Russian. Yada yada. This bit's proper awkward. Uncomfortable. And if you fail this bit, you have to keep watching this cutscene over and over again. I kinda hate it. God. The amount of times I've had to watch this cutscene, honestly. Oh, it's the one after this, actually. Alright.
Don't make a sound.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Don't you fucking move, he said. What do? We fucking move. I've never been good at stealth games, but this game seems to have manageable stealth. I think I go this way.
This group's got some fight. Too bad. I could have used some new recruits.
When I played this for the first time, I was like, holy shit, this is like Lost or something. Shit's really hit the fan at this point. And little did I know how much more crazy it would get. Oh god. Alright. I go in here now, and now this is the cutscene that I'm sure every player who's played this has had to watch more times than they'd like to. Yeah, I hope I don't mess up the quick time event.
No one escapes. Out! Вылезай! Но трать моего времени! I always fight.
Don't hit me!
Она тоже была порядочной стервой.
There we go. Tommy's like, WTF? Those quick time events. Come on, Lara. Get this out your system. You'll only be killing like thousands more people throughout this journey. All to save one person. I can say though, when I first played this, God, I felt awful about having to kill somebody for the first time. I couldn't imagine what it would be like to kill somebody in real life. So that's the closest approximation I have. Right, what do I do to progress now? Oh yeah, this bit can get a little difficult if you take your time, because as you can see, there's a fire. And what do fires do? They spread. Oh. Come on. I'm not very good at shooters, especially when there's no motion controls involved. So forgive my very amateur gameplay right now. Show your head again. Oh my god. I'm so bad. Don't forget to loot any corpses. Oh, why does the camera move so slowly? Like that. That is the slowest camera I have ever seen. I don't like it. Why is it so slow? I wonder if there's any settings that I've been missing. Is it this way? Gonna try not to use my survival instincts in this run and see if I can just remember what to do. Alright. It's not quite the bit where you have to escape from a burning building, but I'm sure it's coming up soon. So I've got a bow and I've got a gun now. You don't say again. Charging up a shot will result in a shot with extra power.
So what came in? Another tanker?
Nah, looked like some kind of research ship.
Should be some good stuff then.
We'll find out soon. We got a crew towing it in now.
Think we'll get any new recruits out of this?
Whoops.
Maybe over here. What?
I'm pretty sure that AI just spotted me. And then because I killed his friend, he immediately ignored me and seen to his friend instead. Anybody else? You'll know if there's enemies nearby because Laura will automatically crouch, and when all the enemies are gone from the area, she'll uncrouch. Going up.
Lara, are you there?
Yes.
I can see smoke coming from the old ruins. Are you okay?
Oh God, Roth, I'm in trouble. They're killing people.
What? Who?
Men. I don't know why. I had to kill some of them. I had no choice.
That can't have been easy.
It's scary just how easy it was. You've got to warn the others, Roth.
Don't worry about them right now. You just do whatever it takes to get to me, Lara.
I'll try.
It's scary just how easy it was. I think that line sticks with you. Why does my camera move so slowly?
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates.
I don't remember the
Did
camera
someone want these to be found?
being this slow last time. Can't believe I'm getting a locked 60 FPS on my potato of a machine. Sure is an impressive game.
The thing about nightmares is sooner or later you wake up. But there's no waking up from this place.
I don't want to fast travel.
Which means I'm really here.
I forgot the
I'm
game had
really
fast travel.
doing these things. No, don't think about it, Lara. Not now.
Tommy just found his original Mario Kart Wii.
I don't know what's
Still has a
happened
Club
to the rest of
Nintendo code in it.
I hope they're
Wow.
okay.
Of course that won't work anymore.
They have to be. I don't know what the hell is going on here. All that matters is that Roth.
Now I've got a steadier shot. Pardon me. Oh, is this our first tomb? Or is it just a cave? Ah, it's a journal.
Days have passed since the plane crash. For a second time, we attempted to escape by boat.
Tommy used to have a Mario cap from Club Nintendo. I used to have quite a few Club Nintendo things, but of course, over the years, I've sold them all.
We made for open water, the winds picked up, followed by an impossible wave. Like a child's toy, our lifeboat was smashed violently into the rocky shore. Now, 2 more lie dead, and another is wounded beyond help. The others are starting to panic, and they're looking to me for a plan. I do have one, but it doesn't include them. They are weak and stupid, a liability in this place. I suggested they make another attempt to leave.
You had the copy for 13 years. Where does the time go? Indeed. Where does the time go?
This is clear to me now.
I had a Wii, like during the 2000, like early 2010s, late 2000, yeah, late 2000s, early 2010s. A Wii was all I knew, and yeah, those times are nearly 15 years ago. Half a lifetime ago. This game I'm playing right now is 10 years old. Where does the time go? It goes into playing fantastic video games, I guess.
Just got word from the West Beach. Looks like a smaller group escaped into the lower forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party down there.
No, Father Matthias went himself. Told us to stay out.
What? Why?
I don't know. Be another girl for the ritual. We'll know more by tonight.
There's a bloodbath down there.
Vladimir's in charge.
What the hell? I'll take a look.
They'll both take a look. Shoot him in the head.
What?
Alright, sweet. Managed to do that without alerting anybody else. Just. Tommy says it's kind of scary. I'll never experience something like the Wii again. Such a good time playing Wii Sports with my grandparents. Man, I miss those times. I was reliving those times. Last New Year, playing Wii Sports with my housemates that I had at the time. You can relive those times anytime you want, I think, Tommy. They don't have to be gone forever. You can pick up a Wii for as cheap as a tenner these days. Tommy has a Wii, he just needs to plug it in. I miss that thing that I have. I don't even have a Wii anymore. I sold my Wii U, my modded Wii U, that I bought for this channel. So I could afford to move. It's not all doom and gloom though, because I'm sure that if I ever, like, financially recover from this whole ordeal, I'll be able to get another one in the future, no problem. Right, we need fire. Where do we get fire from? Again. Ah yes, you have to shoot this torch. And this is the bit where if you take too much time in here, you're gonna get burnt to a crisp. I remember replaying this gameplay segment about, oh, maybe it's about 5 times before I got it right. This is where the game teaches you stealth kills.
No! Not a damn thing!
Whoa! Hey, watch it. How far down does it go? All the way to the sea caves. Damn, maybe she fell.
No, she didn't fall. Uh-oh. I've alerted them. See, I'm not very stealthy. Hey, don't they hit me! This is where I continue to die. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. I'm gonna have to try that without alerting anybody. Just like old times. Oh, what happened? My game just froze. 10 out of 10, IGN. You can expect games that are at least 10 years old to have some compatibility issues on PCs. Like, I'm lucky if Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Generations want to run without crashing these days, unfortunately. And this is what I was on about when I was saying PC definitely isn't the master race. Right, how far back has the game put me? Alright, not too far back.
A smaller group escaped into the lower forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party.
You hear that? Hold on, we'll take a look.
Yeah, Tommy. Sonic Generations is older than this game. And Sonic Generations is one of the games that brought me to this game. As I was saying at the beginning. Dude, stay still. Thank you. Because I had a PS3. And the only reason I had it was to play Sonic Generations. And I was just getting bored of having this PS3 with one game. So I went and bought another one, and this was it. Tommy feels so old. I have to grab this stuff again. Also, can I change to my gun? Yeah, I can. Right. You don't have to use your bow. I think during that one segment, the game locked you to the bow until you did whatever the game wanted you to do. Right, game, don't crash if I fail this bit, please.
She's in here somewhere. Find her. What was that? Quiet, quiet! You two, check that side. Got it. Keep looking. She's gotta be here somewhere.
I was wondering if the game would automatically pull my bow out. I guess I'll change back to the bow for this stealth kill here. But don't kill the other guy. Tommy misses his red Wii. Wow, you had a red Wii. I think one of my Wiis in my collection was red. Right. Can I take out these guys safely? Can I get up here without being detected? Alright, I'm alright to take out that guy when this torch turns around, I think. Goodbye.
Watch it. The fire's spreading.
Yeah, indeed it is. I don't want to spend too long here. Yeah, can I get rid of this guy?
Huh? What the hell?
Whoa, he got there first, fast. Alright, is that everybody? Oh no. Don't they hit me! Hey, I've got a gun. Ah, let me out. Let me out. Alright. Easy peasy. Alex Yard is in the house. What's poppin', JJ? This whole island is poppin'. How's it going, Alex?
I can do this.
Yeah, that's the second time Laura said that. And I wonder if anybody else thinks of the Emperor's New Groove during this bit. I'm thinking, if only I had another person to put my back up against and climb the wall in that fashion. I wonder if that's actually possible. Hey.
Roth, I'm coming! Thank God you're alive.
God's got nothing to do with it. It's good to see you two go.
Sorry, they did a real number on your leg.
No.
And Laura asked this guy to come and get her.
Have you heard from any of the others?
Nothing.
Wait, what are you doing?
The wolves took my food pack. The transmitter from the lifeboat's in it. If we don't get that back, we're not getting off this bloody island.
You need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
Also in the pack.
Shit.
Exactly. Come here. Come on. Oh.
Oh no. No. Oh, don't do this to me, you northern bastard.
Top tip. If you ever can't be bothered to do something, just plank yourself on the ground. Like this. And if you've got good friends, they'll do it for you.
Thank God he's still alive.
It is really warm right now.
Oh God, what am I doing?
The pack's up there somewhere.
Alright, the game has given us plenty of clues that we're supposed to chase after the wolves right now. So let's do that. And we don't have to worry about any fire burning us alive, so we can take our time in this bit. We'll return to this area later on in the game. This world is kind of connected. A little bit like a Metroidvania, but I wouldn't say this game is too much like a Metroidvania, but yeah. You can get some more powerful abilities and the stuff that you could do if you had the right gear right now, but you can't, so there's a little element of returning to past areas and doing new things in here. As for what I can do right now, I don't think it's much actually, so I should probably try and progress. Like this. This is a kind of door where you need a kind of pulley with your bow, not with a pistol. But at some point we'll get an upgrade for our bow that lets you latch onto surfaces like this, and then you'll be able to pull it and destroy anything that has that on it. Right, I need to try and get myself up here.
These ruins. Kamakura period. Was all this part of Yamatai?
We need a shotgun to be able to destroy this. Am I going the right way? The game says yes. Game wants me to jump across here. Don't look down. And that's not the last time the weather will be providing a jump scare. I wouldn't recommend this game if you have a fear of strong weather. I had a very strong fear of bad weather when I was a kid, like. I used to hate thunderstorms so much. And I didn't really get over it until I had no choice but to go and do paper round walks in the middle of thunderstorms. Uh-oh. No threat of wolves until we actually go inside.
I just want the pack. That's all.
Look at the lighting. Alright, dogs. I come in peace.
Got to get this back to Roth.
Oh, that was close.
No problem, Tommy. I've kind of lost track of where I was there. Is this forward? Yes. And how long we been going now? Is it safe to jump down here? Yeah. Oh, didn't want to go back up. Oh, there's a GPS cache just lying there, I think. Did I see something shining here? Yes, I did. Alright, back to Roth. Which way is he? Here he is. Trying my hardest not to use my survival instincts.
Right. Let's get you patched up.
He lives.
It's not bad. Where does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells. Wolf's got nothing on a broken bottle.
Hey, you got it. Nice work.
So I assume the plan is to take that up to the radio tower.
Ah, the radio tower. That's my next favourite bit of this game. The view that they provide you with while you're climbing that tower.
Lara, we need to send out that SOS. And I'm not climbing anytime soon.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
You can do it, Lara. After all, you're a Croft.
What's that supposed
I
to
don't
mean?
think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are. You just don't know it yet.
That's like so cliche. Like, I felt like I knew what he was gonna say there in my head.
Well, let's hope I'm a fast learner then.
Just be careful, Lara.
I will. I'm a Croft. One day I'll be a legend. I just don't know it yet. And Tommy is back. You only missed a boring cutscene. Now we have earned the ability to climb walls. And when I say earn, I mean we have been given.
I can climb this.
The cool thing now is you might see this kind of wall texture and think, oh wow, the lighting when the lightning flashed there, that was so realistic. Yeah, you'll see this wall texture and you'll be like, oh, there's other places I can climb. You've been talking to your uncle about the good times of the Wii. Like, besides Wii Sports, Tommy, what other Wii games do you have good memories of? Right, where am I supposed to go next? Looking for climbable walls. I didn't need the game to slow down there. I already knew. Thank you. Alright, this is probably going to be a good place to end it for tonight. We've come across the first optional tune. And the game likes to throw these at you every now and then. The first one shouldn't be too hard. But they always result in getting a skill point and a save at the campsite, so for a good little breather in between all the intense spectacle bits. Have I just turned around and gone the other way? It's so dark in this cave. What am I doing? Yeah, I turned around and somehow managed to go the other way. I'm such a dumb... Mario Party, Mario Kart. I've never played a Mario Kart party game before, believe it or not. Played plenty of Mario Kart though, and Sonic and the Secret Rings. Wii Sports Resort. I skipped out on Resort, just played the first one. A ski game you can't remember the name of. Where am I? How do I keep ending up at a dead end? I feel so amateur right now. Right, seriously. What is this gameplay or not? Am I going crazy? The game's trying to make me press that button. The hint button. I'm turning around again, aren't I? Right. Unbelievable. One more time. I feel like an absolute fool. Sims 3, Mario Galaxy 2. Mario Galaxy 2 is amazing. I wish it got remastered as part of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Right, I'm in this bit of the cave that has all the deers in, and it's a dead end. I cannot see another way to go. That looks like it's a contender as a way to go. But I cannot move any further. Right. Just this once. Survival instincts. I honestly, I've done this 3 times now. Why can't I find the entrance to the tomb? This is annoying. Wait, no, that's not the entrance to the tomb. I'm an idiot. Well, you've just witnessed my blonde moment of the day. Because that wasn't the tomb at all. That was where the wolf den was. The tombs are where these white markings are on the wall. I'm such a blonde idiot. Yada yada. Right. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. It must be... I must be tired. Yeah. Yeah, that's a valid excuse. I got there eventually though. And now I can continue paying attention to Tommy's chats. You even played Sonic Adventure 2 on your Wii. Also the GameCube in a way. Blew my mind as a kid. I remember sticking those tiny discs inside the Wii. I think it was Metroid Prime 1 and 2 I had at the time. But I didn't have a memory card, so I could not play the games and make any progress. But I thought, yeah, those were pretty mind-blowing. And I used to show them to anybody who had like a HD console and were always bragging about the graphics, and I'd be like, look at this on my Wii, Metroid Prime. And then they would say stuff like, oh, it only looks that good because it's in a Wii, and that's like counterintuitive. That doesn't make any sense. But proof that Metroid Prime's graphics could make people jealous. More salvage, please. We're gonna get another one of these skill points after doing this tomb. Tommy says his nan used to take him to CEX, or cash converters, to get old GameCube games. I wouldn't recommend going to that shop these days though. They charge a fortune for GameCube stuff. And also I wonder how like the common person pronounces the name of that shop. Because I know how they say it in the adverts, and I think it's kind of ridiculous and stupid, and I would never call the shop that. So I call it CEX. I hope the Wii goes through a little renaissance, you know? All the people who grew up playing Wii games, all the good Wii games, the underrated ones, The ones that prove that it's more than just a gimmicky motion control console. Right, what am I supposed to do here again? Alright. I think that makes this not descend so fast. I think the game wants me to set these things on fire. How would I go about that though? Dude, they're like £15 for GameCube games. I could get 3 for a £5. Also, you call it CEX as well. Never liked how people pronounced it the other way. No, it's so like cringy, isn't it? And I hate being stood in one, and then one of the adverts is playing over the music, and then you hear that voice say the name of the shop that way. And you just stand there and roll your eyes. Right, how do I get some fire? You'd think you could get some fire from these candles here.
There's no record of these kinds of rituals in ancient Yamatai. Unless it was erased
There we
from
go.
the texts.
Yeah, that's true. CEX and Cash Converse are both absolute trash now, and CEX pretty much control the second-hand video game market in the UK. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, raise it by pushing this off again, and then we can be even higher when we get back on. And now we can latch onto this wall. And there we go, that's the first tomb puzzle thing done. Cue the Zelda box opening music. All the other things in this box, and Lara only took one indistinct thing and placed it in her pocket. We're gonna leave all the other treasure behind. But the cool thing about this is we get another skill point. So the game incentivizes you to clear these little tombs whenever they come up. And I always feel compelled to. Alright, we've now got all the hunter upgrades that we can get right now. And we can't get any of the level 2 upgrades until we bought all of the level 1s. Can we upgrade anything? Yes, we can. We can reinforce our limbs for increased damage. And we can have some wrapped string for a faster firing rate. Cool. And our bow is fully completed for now. And then I don't have any more salvage left for any of the other upgrades. And I do believe the game auto-saves whenever you sat at a bonfire. So that's where I'm going to call it for the night. You hit a gold mine on Game Boy games and PS2 games with a car boot sale years ago. Now there's a good way to get retro games. Go to a car boot sale. I used to go to a few of them when I was a console collector. We're talking like 6-7 years ago now. I haven't been to one in a while. The last time I went to a car boot was to sell. But yeah, I got like over 50% of my console collection was just stuff bought from a car boot sale and cleaned with like a mismatch of different cables, because none of these things ever had cables. You always had to buy the console separately and then find the right plug and the right cables and hope that you had a controller as well. But the benefit was like these things would cost like a $5, a $10, always being sold by like mothers who were clearing out their kids who have moved out stuff and they're not aware of the value of the stuff. So you just pick up all this valuable stuff for dirt cheap. I love car boot sales so much. I wish I could go to one of them. There's a few noteworthy ones, like some of the biggest ones in the country just so happen to be not too far away from me. There's the Sedgefield car boot sale, which is every Sunday, and there's another one in Redcar, I think. Oh, you lost a couple of the things. Moving house, that must be horrible. That's the last place you'd want to lose an object like while moving houses. I guess I can relate to that, because we've all had to leave things behind, and sometimes you leave behind the wrong things, and sometimes you leave behind your coat. Your coats and your bags and your stuff, because they're always hung up on the hanger in the same place, and you just don't think to take things like that, that are usually just there in the house. I don't know how to describe it. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But it's getting late. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes into the stream, so I've found a good place to come off, and that's what I'm gonna do. Exit to main menu. You lost your Pikachu Game Boy Color. Wow. Alrighty then. So, I'm not gonna leave with any music tonight. But what I will do is thank everybody who showed up tonight. So let's rewind the chat. I would like to thank, of course, Tommy. Thanks for playing the multiplayer Sonic 2 with me, and then sticking around for some Tomb Raider, man. Thanks Rob, who was here at the beginning. Nice to see you here. And Score Bunny channel was here too. Thanks for dropping on by. And so was Alex Yard. And I think that was everybody who appeared today. Alright Tommy, have a good night, and I will see you next time.